Pick your favorite number between 1 and 10.
Five.
That's
Okay.
my number too.
Look, we have more in common than five.
Oh, shoot. Okay, 10.
Stewart, case number A 1674891-C.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm not sure there's a plaintiff's attorney yet. Is there, Madam Clerk?
No, there's not.
Well, I can't wait, Honor.
Okay.
Um,
Do we state our appearances?
yes,
Okay.
please.
Felicia Galati for Clark County and Georgina Stewart.
Stephanie Barker for Clark County and Georgina Stewart.
Okay.
Stephanie.
We've also got Stephanie Zena for Clark County and Georgina Stewart on Blue Jeans.
Okay, perfect. Counsel, I've got you number 1 on the stack, and you know this case has been rescheduled 4 times. This is the deal. I'm in a bench trial right now and have been since like November.
Mhm.
And it is going to go into the next stack, but it's a bench trial. This takes priority in my view. I owe you a decision on that motion for summary judgment. And don't take what my rulings on the motions in limine to indicate which way I'm going to go. I just needed to get that done. Do we have plaintiff's counsel on Eggleston?
No, somebody just has their microphone on.
Okay, make sure your microphones are mute unless you're in the Eggleston case. So this is what I'm proposing to do. I am going to be out of town for the holiday, but I am taking this decision to work on. Okay, because it's got to get done.
We're sorry.
Oh, well, it is what it is, you know. I've just been extremely busy. I'm inclined to have you guys, well, before I ask, tell you when I'm thinking, how long do you think the case will take to try? I want you to think in terms of hours. This is what my typical week is. Tuesday, Thursday, it's usually a 1 o'clock start because I have motion calendars. Okay. Monday and Friday start at 8:30. We end every day by 5 no matter what. Wednesday, usually it's a 9:30 start. So I can give you 3 full days and 2 half days a week. I was thinking about starting you on the 16th, which is the day after Martin Luther King, a holiday. But I didn't know how long the case would go.
We were going to tell Your Honor that we had agreed to a January 22nd date, and I don't know if Mr. Eggleston, who's actually on Blue Jeans, had made flight arrangements already.
Well, that's going to be a problem because I'm going to be out the 24th through the 29th.
Okay.
So I'd prefer to start you guys a little bit earlier, but how long do you think the case will take to try?
Well, we had estimated 7 to 10 days, and what I would say is it would depend on what Your Honor's rulings are. If we have all the claims, excuse me, I would say I'm not sure that's enough, but if we don't have all the claims, it would be less.
Okay, there's plaintiff's counsel.
Okay, great.
Sorry.
It's all right. I get it. The freeways are terrible right now. We were just talking a little bit, and because I figured you'd come in pretty soon, either on Blue Jeans or whatever. This is the deal. I'm in a bench trial, which is why I have not been able to get to that decision yet.
Okay.
I am going to be taking it with me whenever I go away for the Christmas holiday and work on it there, because you guys need a decision. I was thinking about starting on the 16th, and I know you guys, Ms. Galati just told me you guys were talking about the 22nd, but I'm going to be gone for about 4 days, the 24th through the 29th. This is what my typical week is for trial. Monday, Friday, we have an 8:30 start. We end every day by 5 no matter what. Tuesday, Thursday, it's usually a 1 o'clock start, but if I've got a light calendar, I'm more than happy to start earlier. It's just I won't know until we get a little closer. And Wednesday, we have a 9:30 start. So I can promise you 3 full days and 2 half days a week. Let me see what my calendar is looking like for motion calendars. And to combine all this, as of the 8th, I will be starting a criminal calendar as well on Tuesday, Thursday. So I'm thinking that the 1 o'clock would probably be a hard start. I don't know that I'm going to be able to get done earlier doing both civil and criminal motions. Where is, there it is. And see, I don't even have my assignment yet. So,
Your Honor, did Mr. Eggleston, he was gonna appear via
He's
Blue?
on.
He
He's
is,
on.
okay,
He's
yeah,
on.
thank you. I would have to check with him because as the court knows, he resides in England.
Right.
And so we had planned on that. Part of the reason I agreed to stipulate with Ms. Galati was because of the fact that of the travel and traveling internationally. So I would have, I mean, obviously the court's calendar is what the court calendar is, and you're gonna tell us what you're gonna do. But that's my only concern, is just checking with him to see if he thinks he can swing that, just coming a little earlier.
okay, well, I've got, this is what I've got. I've got the 22nd. Okay, whoever is got their microphone on, please mute it.
I muted them.
Okay. Well, if we had the 22nd, we would do the 22nd, 23rd, and then we'd come back on the 30th. Technically, I start my next stack on February 5th, but we can always bleed over. So that would be it if you wanted to start on the 22nd. I'm sorry, but this is a trip we do every year, so.
Oh, no, it's fine, Your Honor.
Uh-huh.
We know how hard you work. I'm still fine with the 22nd. I don't know what arrangements have been made with the plaintiff, but I will also tell you that we need to get approval for travel regarding county funds, which takes 30 days. And so I had thought, since we had the 22nd, I had until the 22nd to submit, and I haven't submitted it yet, and I don't have the information from the witnesses that have to travel.
Okay,
So that's a 30-day time period.
okay.
So, Your Honor, I apologize that I'm using my phone, but I was able to communicate with Mr. Eggleston, and he can start on the 16th. So,
But that might cause a problem for
Yeah.
you?
We can't get authority for travel without 30 days. We need 30 days.
Okay. Well, if you guys don't mind having the 4-day block, we can start on the 22nd.
and we'd go the 22nd, the 23rd, and then we would come back on the 30th, if I understand.
Correct.
Okay. I mean, I personally don't have a problem. I just hope we don't have concerns with jury selection.
Well, you know, something, jurors are actually pretty good about that.
Okay.
You know, we'll just see what we can do. Okay, we'll go ahead and do the 22nd, and let's see. If that would get us to the 2nd, we may be bleeding into the 5th and 6th that week. So we'll just deal with that whenever we put on the February staff. Okay, we'll start you on the 22nd. And that would be an 8:30 start. Yes. Huh? They're number one.
Okay.
Number one on the stack, so they get to pick first. That's one of the best things about having an oval case.
One thing.
Okay, so we'll start on the 22nd, and that should be firm, pretty firm state. I mean, don't put firm down, but I think you can count on it. Okay?
Okay.
All right, I will be talking to you about how I pick a jury, and I should have this decision out sometime during the first week of January. We've been copying all the cases and all that, but I haven't read them yet, and you guys had a lot, so I want to take a deep dive into this, okay?
Can I ask, Your Honor, along those lines, I know the court was kind enough to grant our stipulation because we moved our pretrial memorandum deadline. That was originally, Ms. Galati, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it was Monday, and we asked for it to be extended till Friday. Does the court have is that your preference for us to continue with that deadline, or do you think it makes more sense maybe to wait until after we get the decision on the motion for summary judgment? The main issue with the pretrial memorandum is really the exhibits, I think, because
Okay.
depending on the rulings, like the court, we had said with the motions in limine, I think based on some of the rulings this week, we can alter some of the exhibits we had, but that may be the case with your order on the motion for summary judgment as well. We're certainly prepared to file it on Friday. But if the court thinks maybe it makes more sense for us to extend that period too,
This also impacts the exhibits themselves. So we got a quote for exhibits and it's gonna be like just under $7,000. We'd rather know what they are and the claims are before we do that. Otherwise, we'll have to pay again to modify all the binders for.
I don't want you to spend more money.
Yeah.
By the way, if you guys need binders, we have lots. They're free, okay? Why don't we put your deadline for the 5th for the pretrial memorandum?
okay.
And is that true for exhibits as well?
Yeah,
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
I think that would be fine. That would give my staff, more than 2 weeks to get them together.
And, sorry, what was the last one? Trial briefs as well?
Trial briefs you can file at any time to the last day of trial.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
So that's the rule.
Okay. Appreciate it.
Okay. Okay. Is there, I know that I will, on the first day of trial, while we're waiting for the marshal to bring them up, I'll tell you how I pick a jury. And I'll let you guys also decide. Usually in a case like this, you get 4 peremptories on the regular each, and then 1 on your alternate. If you, in fact, how many alternates do you guys think you're gonna need?
Do we usually have 2?
Could have 2 just to be safe.
Do you want them blind? Meaning we
Yes.
know who they are, but they don't.
Yes.
Okay, pick your favorite number between 1 and 10.
That's
Okay.
my number too.
Look, we have more in
Other
common
than
than 5.
Oh, shoot. Okay, 10.
Okay, 5 and 10 will be the alternates, so we will put that down. Remember that. Now, you got a choice. To me, it's your show, so do whatever you want. You can either use the 5 peremptories the way you want, or you can do 4, 4, 1, 1, meaning 4 peremptories on your regular and 1 on your alternate.
Okay.
And also be cognizant that whenever we're picking the jury, that you don't use your regular one on your alternate, because if we don't catch it before we let them go, you just waived it, okay? Also, if you decide that you want to waive a peremptory in between, that doesn't mean you've waived the rest of them. Like if you like your jury when you're on the 3rd peremptory and waive it, well, it doesn't mean 4 and 5 go away, okay? And I'll tell you more whenever we get to the first day of trial.
Bless you.
And if you guys want a conference beforehand, I certainly can accommodate that. So, okay, anything else I can do to get you guys going?
I think that's it.
That's it.
Yep. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank
All
you.
right,
Thanks so
thank you.
much.